This Advent, we are spending some time in the middle of our week to recenter and refocus ourselves on Christ. Advent means arrival, and that is the season that we await Christ's return as we remember and retell stories of his arrival, and the longing and the anticipation and the waiting and the celebration of the Messiah that comes with those stories. Often when we celebrate Advent, there are some themes that help us along the way. And so each week has a theme, and those themes are hope. That theme is peace and joy and love and light. And today we're going to talk about love. Love, love, love. Now, we've been walking through the gospel according to Matthew, and the nativity found in Matthew has ample evidence of love. Joseph and his love for Mary, his compassion for Mary, his willingness, his sacrificial love to help raise Jesus. Mary's sacrificial love in taking on the responsibility of being the mother of the Messiah, and the whole family really embracing this sacrificial love in the story of their fleeing, knowing that raising the Messiah would definitely bring Herod's response, especially if he found out, and knowing that comes at great risk. And so they leave family and friends and ancestral homes and jobs, and they flee to Egypt. And to me, that screams love. Now, love is something Jesus understands and teaches and describes to his followers, to his disciples. He says something that marks us as his disciples is love in John. And John will affirm that in his own letter. Love is sacrificial in the sense that love lays down one's life for another, right? Jesus lays down his life for his brothers, for the people, for humanity. And not only that, but love is also defined, especially by John, as we love because we have first been loved. That means that we are experiencing God's love here and now, and that is what fills us, empowers us, guides us, overflows from us to love others around us. And we see this in Jesus' own ministry in various ways. But this is the heart of what it means to be a disciple, somebody shaped by God's love, who is being loved by God, and then goes out and loves from that source and experience of God's love. Now, the holidays may not always feel like we are experiencing love. Maybe you're stuck in a cubicle right now. Maybe school's really tough or hard. Maybe you're in the grocery store or on a train and it's not the most loving place. Maybe you broke up with your significant other. Maybe you've gone through divorce. Maybe you're in a fight with your close friend. Or maybe you've just lost somebody, right? Somebody close to you has passed away. Not always does this season come with love. Not always do we feel an abundance of love during this season. So I want to give you this gift, this reminder that comes at the heart, is woven throughout the gospel according to Matthew's nativity story, that really helps to shape this entire season of Advent. And that is, you are loved. You are loved. You are loved. God loves you so much. He views you as his treasured possession. When God thinks of you, he smiles. He delights in you. And he is willing not only to die for you, but to be raised to new life, to offer you life in abundance. That is the love that you get to experience every day through the Spirit, because of the Spirit, by the Spirit. And the same Spirit that loved and communicated the Father's love to the Son on the day of his baptism communicates the Father's love to you every day, at every moment. And I hope, my prayer is that you experience that love right now reaches to you, and you hear the Father's words, I love you. And I hope that inspires and fills you with love to go out and love others, even when they're being difficult, even when it's hard, even though it's dark at like 4 o'clock now. Know that you are loved, and out of that love, follow Jesus' commandment. Obey his commandment to love as you have been loved, deeply, compassionately, sacrificially, and allow that to shape you and mold you this season. So that way on the day of Christ's return, you are shaped and molded and celebrating God's love that you haven't been waiting for, but that you have been waiting with. Till next time, friends.